What do bells and butterflies have in common? They both vibrate. Imagine standing in front of an artwork where delicate bells hum with invisible energy and butterflies do not just flutter their wings, rather, they send out ripples of energy through the air. Everything feels alive, as if you can almost hear the echoes beyond the frame. But here's the twist: these vibrations are not just visual, they're emotional and deeply symbolic. Let's take a closer look at the process of my latest artwork, Bells and Butterflies. Make sure you stay tuned till the end, and if you like the final outcome, the artwork is available on my website. The link will be in the description below. Let's get started. I begin by taking the center of the paper. After that, I will draw the degrees at 10-degree intervals. Following that, I will draw some random circles. For the innermost circles, I find it is best if I move the paper around. And now it is time to make sections. In some panels, I will be making 10-degree sections, and in some of them, it will be 20-degree ones. One thing I often do is count the number of sections I have, because that will give me an idea of what kind of patterns I can incorporate. If it's a multiple of 6 or 3 or 5 or 9, I can design the patterns accordingly. So here I am doing a pattern where I have two patterns of 3 sections each, and they both repeat 6 times. So that's the pattern for this particular panel. I'm speeding up a little bit here while I add the main shapes, the primary shapes, which are the shapes of the bells and the butterflies. And now I come to my favorite part, which is adding the details with the pen. It really brings the artwork alive, and it sort of starts bringing everything together, even if it's only just the beginning. For some mysterious reason, my phone had stopped recording, so we have jumped a little bit ahead, and right now I am filling in those little shapes which are supposed to resemble the eyes on the wings of the butterflies. And as you can see in the outer panel, a lot of details have been added. The bodies of the butterflies have been added and the wings have been defined. And the bells are also more discernible now that the details have been filled in. Let's continue. The rest of the process is pretty much adding the details. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit and I'm going to add some music. But make sure you stay tuned till the end, because not only am I going to reveal the final artwork, I am also going to be sharing my number one tip for when it comes to making mandalas. So see you soon. The telltale sign of when an artwork is near completion is when outlines are being added, which is exactly what I'm doing here. I like to use the thicker, bolder markers to outline certain parts of my artwork because it really highlights and defines them. As promised, my number one tip for when it comes to making mandalas, always make sure you check and double check your measurements. Just a few more dashes to represent the flutter of the butterfly's wings, and I'm done with my artwork, bells and butterflies. Let me know what you think of the artwork and the process video in the comments below. The artwork is available on my website juhipalan.com. The link will be in the description below. Stay tuned and subscribe for more art related content.